India will awake to life and freedom. We, the students of 11th F4, have been living a month-long celebration of Amrit Mahotsav of India's independence through thoughts, patriotic shairi, speech, act. We present to the greatest speech ever made on the India's independence. It is Trust with Destiny, delivered by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
मैं इसका अनुमान हूँ ये देश मेरा राम है, मैं इसका अनुमान हूँ ये देश मेरा राम है, छाती चीर के देखो अंदर बैठा हिंदुस्तान है। मुझे ना तन चाहिए ना धन चाहिए, मुझे ना तन चाहिए ना धन चाहिए, अमन से भरा बस ये वतन चाहिए। जब तक जिंदा हूँ सांस मातृभूमि के लिए, मरूं तो तिरंगा कफन चाहिए। जो अब तक ना खोला वो खून नहीं वो पानी है, जो अब तक ना खोला वो खून नहीं वो पानी है, जो देश की कामनाएं वो बेकार जवानी है, वो बेकार जवानी है।
My name is Harsh. I am going to recite My name is Harsh. I am going to recite a patriotic poem, Freedom, composed by Rabindranath Tagore. Freedom from the fear is the freedom I claim for my motherland. Freedom from the burden of ages, bending your heads, breaking your backs, binding your eyes in the beckoning call of future. Freedom from the shackle of slumber, where you fasten yourself in a night stillness, mistrusting the star which speak truth adventurous path. Freedom from the anarchy of destiny, whole sails as weakly yielded to blind uncertain winds, hem to the hand, ever rigid and cold as death. Freedom from the insult of dwelling in the puppet world, where movement started from brainless wires and repeated through mindless habits, where character wait with patience and obedience in the master show to which strive in the mimicry of life.
Tryst with Destiny is a speech given by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of India, to the Constituent Assembly in the Parliament towards the eve of towards the midnight on 14th August 1947. The speech spoke on the aspect that transcended the Indian history. It is considered as one of the greatest speeches of the 20th century and to be a landmark oration that captures the essence of the triumphant culmination of Indian independent movement against the British colonial rule in India.
My name is Manish. I present before you stanza one of great Tryst with Destiny. Long years ago we made tryst with destiny. Now the time come when we shall redeem our pledge. Not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
My name is Sanskar. I present before you stanza number 2 of the great speech Tryst with Destiny. A moment comes which comes but rarely in the history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends, and when the soul of the nation long suppressed finds friends. It is fitting that at the solemn moment we take the place of dedication to the service of India and her people and to the still larger cause of humanity.
My name is Nikhil and I present before you stanza number 3, great speech, Trust with Destiny. At the dawn of history, India started on her unending quest and her failure. Trackless centuries are filled with her striving and the grandeur of her successes and her failures. At the dawn of history, India started on her endless quest and trackless centuries filled with her striving and grandeur of her successes and her failures through good and ill fortune alike. She has never lost the sight of that quest and the ideals which gave her strength. We end today a period of ill fortune and India discovers herself again.
My name is Lakshay. I stand before you to explain the stanza number 4 of Trust with Destiny. The achievement we celebrate to be a step and opening of opportunity to be the greater dreams and achievement that await us as we are brave and wise enough to the grasp the opportunity and accept the challenge of the future.
My name is Manveer. I am presenting the
stanza 5th of the speech reached with destiny. Power and freedom brings responsibility. That responsibility rests upon to this assembly. Sovereign body representing the sovereign people of India. Before the freedom, before birth of freedom, we have endured all the pains of the labors. Our hearts are heavy with the memory of this sorrow. Some of those pains continue even now. Nevertheless, it was the past. It will be the future that beckons to us now.
My name is Ronak and I am here to present the stanza number 6 of the great speech Dashed with Destiny. That future is not one of ease or resting but of incessant striving, so that we often fulfill the pledge we have so often taken and the one we shall take today. The service of India means the service of millions who suffer. It means the ending of disease, poverty and the inequality of opportunity.
My name is Yogesh. I am here to present stanza number 7 of the poem of the speech Dashed with Destiny. The ambition of the greatest man of our generation will be wipe every tear from every eye that may be beyond us, but so long as there are tears and suffering, so long our work will be not over.
My name is Chris. I am presenting stanza 8 from the speech Reached with Destiny. So we have to know, we have to labor and work hard. We have to labor and work hard to give reality to our dreams. Those dreams are for India, but they are also for the world. For all the nations and peoples are too closely knit together for any of them to imagine that it can live apart.
My name is Pius. I present before you stanza number 9 of Great Speech Dashed with Destiny. Peace has been said to be indivisible, so is freedom, so is prosperity now, and so also disaster in this one no longer be split into isolated fragments.
My name is Tarun and I am presenting before you stanza 10 of famous speech Dashed with Destiny. To the people of India, whose representatives we are, we make appeal to join us with faith and confidence in this great adventure. This is time not for petty and destructive criticism, not to blame others and well ill. If we have to praise the noble mention of free India where all our children may dwell.
I am going to recite a poem where the mind is without fear from Gitanjali written by Rabindranath Tagore. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free and the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic wars. Where the words came out from the depth of the truth, where tireless training strategies armed towards perfection. Where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into dreary desert sand of dead habit. Where the mind is led forward into the ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom my father left my country away.
I am Mohit. I am going to conclude today's activity in few words. Our beloved country gives us everything we have in our life. We should pledge to give everything we can shake for the safety, security, progress and prosperity to our country. Our existence will become meaningful to only building glorious India. The great nationalist poet have encouraged India through literature, have in Kannada language, have written by I will pass you, so you will. But on our bones, the great tale of India.
भारत को जो नमन करना छोड़ दे, कह दो वो मेरा वतन छोड़ दे। मजहब प्यारा है, देश नहीं, इस मिट्टी में दफन होना छोड़ दे। जय जवान, जय किसान।